So what are the best starter teams for Dokkan 2020? So we're going to be going over 3 teams that are completely free to play and can do a significant amount of damage, and some of them even contain LRs. So completely free to play. Let's take a look at it.
Bitch, get off of me, I'm fucking deep in Tennessee with my brothers from the 3. We quick to click and break the beast. No respect for what they.
First of all, let's start out with the Bardock team, right? This is very interesting as it kind of followed what they did with the Captain Ginyu team. I'm going to be getting to that one right after. And basically, once this team is completely rainbowed out, they link together super well, and they can do a ton of damage. So let's look at how you exactly get your hands on these units, right? So there is an event for each one of them individually. Now, this is the same thing whether you are on Global or JP. You're gonna hop into your little story thing here. All right, once you're in, go hop all the way to the left and start scrolling down. For example, this is the one for Boros, right? So I believe every day of the week they switch into a different one, and on the weekends you are able to collect the orbs for each one of them. So whenever you have the missions for the individual versions of the characters, you'll be able to collect the orbs and the character itself. On the weekends, I believe you can only collect the orbs, but you can collect them for every single character, right? So you want to collect about, I'd say you want to collect 1 for your main one, 10 for this, or 9, sorry, for the super attack levels, and then an extra 4 for the hidden potential over here, right? So you're also, while you're farming for the characters themselves, you're gonna naturally obtain a ton of orbs, so you will be able to 100% all of them. And here, let me just hop into one of the units. Take the Bardock, for example, the leader of the team. You will be able to 100% all the units without buying anything, without doing any summons, any stones, none of that. It just might take a little bit of time. And once you completely awaken all of the units, you will be able to get your hands on the LR Bardock team. Now, you are able to use this one and Bardock on the team together because this is actually the entire team right here. This is not just Bardock right here. When you use him as a character, he's going to pop up as one character, but they are an entire team. And like I said before, this team can output a ton of damage, and it is actually, for a free-to-play team, it is actually crazy good. It can compete with some of the stronger teams in the game. Not the strongest, but definitely mid-game. Definitely around mid-game, you can do some serious damage with this team. Moving on, we have the Captain Ginyu team. Now, this is very similar to the previous team. There are missions for each one of these characters right here, and when you finish all those, you can get your hands on the LR Captain Ginyu. Now, I would say that the Bardock team is actually a little bit better, and the LR is definitely better than the Captain Ginyu one. But on the other hand, I believe the Captain Ginyu team does have some perks of its own. For example, I'm pretty sure it is Jace right here, the red guy, that he can predict the enemy's super attack, which is super convenient. Also, you can use this team to farm LR Frieza in just 1 day, right? So whenever the LR Frieza event comes along, you will be able to get boosts for every single one of these characters, and you'll be able to get him in a single day. I got him in a single day. It took me about an hour and a half to get him. It was very quick. Moving on to the last one. This is the most makeshift one, and I apologize that these units are not fully awakened, but we've got these top 3 units, the Gogeta, the Blue Goku, and the Blue Vegeta, are all farmed from the same missions, right? I'm gonna throw it up on the screen. So basically for each one of these, you just finish a few levels, and each of them will have their own way to unlock their hidden potential. The cool thing about most of these units is that you will be able to easy A majority of these units. So as soon as you go to awaken them, it should tell you, for example, I'm going to take the STR Gogeta, for example. So it tells you exactly what you need to awaken them next, and it will even take you to the level that you need to Dokkan awaken this character, right? You just gotta hit the button, and it takes you exactly to where you need to do. So for the most part, if you're looking at which team you want to get, I would definitely suggest the Bardock team. But since these 2 teams kind of alternate weekly. You can actually farm these two teams at around the same time and use them according to whichever one you feel and whichever one works best in the event that you're trying to complete. And this one doesn't link as nicely, but the individual characters can output more damage overall, like the blue Goku in particular and the STR Gogeta. Now you can alternate some of the units, such as this Goku right here. You might be able to swap him out. Maybe try out the Broly from the same events as these three characters. See how he does, but he's not a he doesn't link as well with these characters, but these ones link decently, and these two teams link excellently. Now, yeah, those are the top 3 2020 starter teams for Dokkan Battle. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.